Hello and welcome back to my vlog. It has been a week and a half since my last video. I was going to do one this past week, but I was like way too busy with personal stuff, with my partner releasing his album and doing a bunch of shows this week, and then finishing final prep stuff for my house to get it ready for surgery, as well as a couple of doctor's appointments for pre-surgery and some other stuff. So it was just a little too busy for me to do some recording this week, but I have some time now, so I'm going to update everybody on what's going on. So I was supposed to have top surgery on 9/23/24, but my surgeon contracted COVID and had to step away for 2 weeks to recover, but then he also had a week where he had vacation and he didn't want to like take that time, not take that time off. And I was like, that's fine, it's personal stuff. So I worked it out and we got rescheduled. That Wednesday, the office called me back and rescheduled everything, which was great. And the nurse and the staff there are really nice. So it was really easy to reschedule and everything. This past Monday, I had my week pre-op appointment to go over everything that I need to do for, excuse me. I had my pre-op appointment so that way I could go over everything I need to do pre-surgery, and like skin prep, house prep, laundry prep, like everything I'm gonna need to be able to start surgery on Monday. This Friday, I should be getting a call sometime between like 7 in the morning and like 8 at night, work hours, to like schedule the time where I'm supposed to go in. My last surgery appointment, I was supposed to go in at noon, so I'm excited to see the difference of what time I'm going to be going in this time instead. Hopefully it's not like a 6 in the morning, but if it is, it is. But yeah, I'm like really excited. It's been a 1.5 year process, from like the start of seeing doctors to now. I forgot I have to make a note for myself. Sorry, it's getting darker and I'm yawning. I gotta make a note to myself to schedule another post-op appointment because I have not done that yet and I need to do that. I wanted to say that I'm like really happy with the surgical team that I have right now. My surgeon and the nurses seem really amazing. I've had like praise of my surgeon from my previous surgeon for my hysterectomy, so that like gave me a lot of confidence in it. And I also found out that a family friend of mine had a reduction done years ago from him, and like she's really happy with her results. So I'm really excited and I feel really confident that my team's going to take care of me well and that my results are going to be as aligned to what I want as, can happen given surgery and variation and everything. So far, I've been able to get a lot of help from like family and friends and stuff that have been able to like either bring stuff over to my house, are willing to donate some of their time to come and help me during recovery, as well as about 50 people have donated, maybe a little more. I should go and count the list of how many people have, but I've had a lot of people donate to my GoFundMe, which is still up and will be up for a week after my surgery. I just want to make sure I like give myself a little bit of time in case like some emergency stuff happens after my surgery that I need to like pay for. Because like I've been out of work for a month now because like I was going to work up until that Friday before my surgery, and then not work again until I was like cleared. But because I got rescheduled, I had like 3.5 weeks where I haven't had work or anything. So it's been a little tight, but I mean, with the people donating, it's been like really helpful for getting the medical supplies I need. I was able to order the chest binder. I was able to order a shower chair to help me in the shower, and like just like a bunch of like really awesome stuff. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Claw grabber arm for if I drop stuff, so that way it's easier, so that way I don't have to like bend over a lot. We got what am I thinking of? Sorry, thinking of it right now. Some straws. Somebody was able to buy me a tumbler, so that way I'm able to drink water better, because like I won't be able to like do this kind of motion for a while. And like some really awesome other stuff, like I got a mastectomy pillow. I got like a bunch of like really comfy sweaters and things that are zip up and button up, so that way I don't have to like pull it over my head. But yeah, no, I'm like really, really grateful for all of those people who have donated. And I was surprised too by some of the people who have donated, because I haven't talked to some of these people in like years. And like the fact that they're willing to just like support me in this way, like I was just like really freaking blown away, honestly. I'm like, I don't know. It feels weird in a good way. Like I know that in the future, like I will be giving back as much as I can, because like it's been just like amazing. I really was like going into this thinking like I'm only gonna have like this person, and this person to help me, and like I'm only gonna be able to afford like this kind of stuff. And now just like going into it's gonna be so much easier. And I was really sad and disappointed that I had to get rescheduled, but I know that like that has made it so that my recovery time now is going to be way easier. And like I was able to build a deck with my partner's dad, and we were able to like make some other stuff easier around the house. So I'm really excited for that. I am hoping that I will be able to be making videos more regularly now that I kind of have this space, and I'm working on like finishing some stuff in the other space that I'm gonna be eventually turning into the recording studio for vlogs and stuff like that. This is gonna be the music room. I already kind of have some stuff set up. We're soundproofing the closet and doing like a lot of stuff. So I'm excited for the stuff that's coming up. I know that Monday is the surgery, and then on Halloween is my 1 week like appointment, so I'll be able to see my chest for the first time on Halloween, and I'm super excited about that. I think it's gonna be really cool. I at first was like super like disappointed that like it wasn't happening and stuff, but my therapist has been really great in like helping me talk through this stuff and work through it, and like, you know, feel comfortable with where I'm at and like how things are going. So I'm excited. Getting a drink. No, I'm really excited. It's literally been like over a decade of me wanting this surgery, but for a while I didn't really have like the language to be like, yeah, I don't want to have breasts or anything like that. Like there were just times where like I would feel immensely jealous seeing other people topless, or seeing different chest shapes, like, or just like feeling like if I tried to say something about it that it was wrong for some reason, even though it's not, it's just, you know, society and how people view other people, and like how I think a lot of other people feel entitled to other people's bodies even though they aren't, and that's not their body. I don't know. I don't quite like understand that and how people can feel that way, but I'm just glad that I'm living in a time period now where I can generally say how I feel without feeling so much repercussion that I literally can't say anything. Oh, also, I wanted to say that, like, before, like, before my surgery, my mom, like, came over and, like, has been, like, really helpful and stuff. And, like, one thing that she told me is, like, how, like, when she was younger and her friend had a reduction, or she couldn't even, like, talk about it, really. I mean, like, people would ostracize her and make her feel guilty, but it's like she needed it. She was in pain and she wasn't happy in her life, and like I didn't know her then. I wasn't even born yet. But like now I'm like I fully understand why she did that, and like it was fully in her right to do so, and it sucks that she had to fight so hard back then to get it done, let alone like the fact that like she had to hide. Sorry about the yawns. I'm not even that tired. It's only, what, 7 o'clock. It's just rainy today and dreary in a good way. I like it, but it makes me yawn a lot. But yeah, no, I'm just like glad that I've had a support system that I've had, because like going through this alone would be immensely difficult, and I'm literally proud of every single person who goes through this and has every level of support, because even if you're the most supported, it's still a very intense and like complex like situation to be in, let alone like, you know, if you don't have people at home that are going to be able to help you when you're recovering, or like if you do have people but they're not, I don't know, listening to to your needs and meeting your needs. And then also knowing that like I'm just grateful to even like have had it happen this fast, because I know multiple people who are on wait lists. A couple people that I grew up with have had it done, and they were on wait lists for, my one friend was on a wait list for like 2 years, and that was just like really difficult for them. I mean, like the waiting period's hard, and then if something happens, and like for example with me, COVID set me back another 3 weeks, and I was lucky that it was only 3 weeks. I mean, I got real close to having to redo my whole process over again. If it had been a few days later, I would have had to reapply my application with my insurance. I would have had to basically start the whole process over again, because except for like the year of therapy being like, yeah, you know what you want. But it's just, and I only say it like that because it's like I've been thinking about this for 10 years. Do I really need another year to think about it? But it's really difficult, because you know, you can make other permanent body changes, i.e. tattoos, without needing like a year of consent to do it. And I understand that this is physically a lot more intensive than a tattoo, but also can be just as life-changing, because with a tattoo, you can get new allergies to things. Like your immune system can change after getting a tattoo. So it's like, it's just frustrating the level of autonomy that you have to fight to have when it is my body, nobody else's. Not not anybody else's. Like, I'm not affecting anybody else but myself with this. And like, I guess the people close to me, but like, it's not their body. They're not going to be living with their body like different every single day. They don't have to live with their body the way it is, like with dysphoria every day like that. Like, it's hard to put into like perspective for people who don't understand. But I'm just grateful that I do have a lot of people who do understand. And I'm also really grateful for my friends who have been persistent with supporting me and helping me develop ways to set my boundaries and hold them, and also being able to like advocate for myself in medical situations. Before I really started any of this, I was not very good at advocating for myself in most medical situations. I mean, like, I had like issues, but I would never report or say anything to the hospital system or HR or anything like that. Never. But then, like, recently I had some stuff happen at a doctor's appointment that was like really upsetting. And I like was venting to one of my friends, and she's like, you need, oh, sorry, these yawns, so wild. But my friend was like, you need to advocate for yourself. You're the only one who's going to be able to do it. Nobody else is advocating for you in that way. Nobody else can advocate for you in that way. And you have to report when things are wrong. Like, you have to report when you're mistreated. Like, if you don't, nobody's gonna know, and then that person who's mistreating you is gonna be able to mistreat you and everybody else that follows through that door if you don't. And like, it's not necessarily a like, you know, in a way where it's like trying to guilt people to do it. It's more like you're setting a standard for other people, and like, you have a responsibility in a certain way to advocate for yourself. Because it, like I said, if you don't, it's just that person can just do whatever. Like, and they, especially in a situation where you're going for specific doctor's appointments that are already very high stress level and very like personal and intimate, like, you don't want to go into that already feeling stressed, and then you have all these extra stressors pressing on you. It just doesn't help, and it makes healthcare harder. It makes you wanting to go get help harder, because how are you actually getting help if you're being hurt the whole time? And that's only been one like doctor's appointment that's really made me feel that way. And like, years, almost all of my other doctors have been very like on top of everything and just been really respectful. So I really appreciate the healthcare system that I'm involved with for that. And I really hope in the future that people are able to see the people that I'm going to for help, because like, it's life-changing. I mean, I went from being like in pain a week to 2 weeks out of the month, to the point of where I couldn't work, I couldn't get out of bed, to the point of where I'm functional. I had a job for a while and was able to like really maintain myself for a while. Now I'm like delayed with that, but I will get back to work when I'm healed and in recovery. But to stop rambling and wrap this up, oh wait, I totally forgot too. Last week, well, this past week, not this Tuesday, but last Tuesday was my 10-month T-shot anniversary, and it went well. And I made like a little post about it on social media, but yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys next week for sure. Hopefully Friday I will record, or actually I'll probably Saturday I'm gonna record my setup for my recovery, how everything's gonna look. And hopefully Saturday, I will be getting that video out along with like my, you know, stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll get that out on Friday. If not, I'll definitely post it on Saturday. And then Monday is my surgery, so I will be recording Monday on the way to surgery, pre-surgery, and then hopefully I can get my partner to do like a little post-surgery video with me. And then I probably won't upload those until like, I'll have my partner upload those like on Wednesday or something, after my surgery. And then on Halloween, I will record a 1 week post-op video talking about how my doctor's appointment went, and like maybe if I have a slideshow of pictures I can take during my appointment or something. I'll figure it out. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll figure out how I'm gonna organize it and set it up. But yeah, I'm gonna have my 1 week post-op video definitely recorded and hopefully posted on Halloween. But if I can't post it the day that I record it, I will definitely post it on the 1st of November. So thanks. Take care.